And who gives this woman to marry this man? Thank you. And please take your seats. And welcome to your wedding. So exciting and perfect.
Yep.
Now, before I begin, I prompt both of you to take this time to look at each other in the eyes. And although I'm the one speaking throughout, don't feel that you need to be polite and look at me. This is your moment to completely indulge in each other. And I welcome all of you to Tahoe on this most beautiful afternoon, and to this important moment in the lives of this amazing couple, Madison and Parker. We're gathered with full hearts to celebrate the next joyful step in your journey together as a couple. It is here that you will speak aloud your lifetime promises and take your vows as husband and wife in the presence of your dear loved ones here today. It's a wonderful experience for all of us to be here to bear witness and add our own blessings as you join your two souls as one in marriage. For Madison and Parker, the friends and family here today, make this more than a commitment of their love to each other, but a union of all the people in their lives who helped them make today possible. And I ask you to now please join me for a blessing. We ask all blessings upon Madison and Parker in their life together. May they be blessed with patience to see them through times of tension or conflict. May they be blessed with kindness to enable them to nurture and care for one another in times of pain or sorrow. May they be blessed with a spirit of play and joyfulness, that they may participate fully in the beauties and pleasures of life. May they be blessed, finally, with a knowledge of the ever-flowing presence of love in the world, that they may be channels of this love to one another and to all they meet in their life's journey. Amen. We will take a moment to recognize all of those who are not physically present today. And though Madison and Parker feel their love and support today and always. And here's a shout out to, is it Pennsylvania back there? Hello, Pennsylvania. It's inexplicable, but just so perfect how you two met each other at just the right moment in your lives. Though it took a few more years to connect more than friends, you're so fortunate to have started your relationship with such a strong foundation. You have grown together, overcoming challenges, periods of dating long distance, and you've celebrated many achievements along the way. I congratulate both of you on your lives, on the strength and courage it has taken for each of you to make your way to this exact place. Today you are marking a new chapter. Your paths have aligned to love and care for one another, as well as welcome each other's families as your own. Only to know love on a deeper and greater level. And thus, we come to your wedding day. And I've had such a pleasure of asking these two a few questions that they have yet to hear the reveal of as we've been preparing for this ceremony. And so when I asked what marriage means to you, Parker shared in his words, marriage means partnership, love, and a lifelong commitment to supporting and growing with the person I cherish most. And what he shared about what he looks forward to, about his future married to you, Madison, is to being able to spend the rest of his life with his best friend and partner in crime. Memories that you'll create together and the challenges that you'll overcome together in building a family eventually. And for Madison, she shared in her words, "Marriage to me is a commitment to my best friend in the entire world that regardless of any circumstance or of what life throws at us, we will tackle together. It means that we will be partners in crime." I'm wondering what all this crime is.
We're so in sync.
Every step of the way, through all the good times and the bad times, and the uncertainties that are inevitable. And what Madison looks forward to about her future married to Parker is that she can't wait to take life on with Parker and share some of the best times to come. She has loved every moment of being together. She can't wait to see what the next years have in store. What she's most excited for is having a forever buddy and going on this wild ride together. And you're here to marry each other. It is your words, your intentions, and your vision that must define and shape this marriage. For after today and the vows that you share, you shall introduce each other to the world as your husband and as your wife. And prior to today's ceremony, they did speak some private vows to each other. And so here we go into the formal I do's and some lovely, lovely things they've shared about each other. Parker, the woman whose hand you hold loves you very much. She is generous and caring and loves you wholeheartedly. She is your best friend and supports your goals and every dream. This is the woman who never stops craving your company and has chosen you to live by her side for the rest of your lives. You adore how you both prioritize spending quality time together, free from distractions to connect and strengthen your bond. You admire how Madison is always there to lend a hand. It's not just her support that you admire, but her love and partnership that she brings to every moment in your lives. You truly appreciate her ability to make you laugh, even when you're having a tough day. And you smile the most when you share funny moments together and just sitting around being nerds and goofballs. These are his words. You must never take Madison for granted, but keep your heart open and turn towards her always. Your life and love will be Madison's greatest source of joy. And so I ask, do you, Parker, welcome Madison as your wife, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, for all the days of your life?
I do.
And Madison, the man whose hands you hold, loves you very much. He's genuine, caring, and devoted to you. He's your best friend, and he will continue to be by your side as you experience life's greatest adventures that are still yet to come. You are impressed by his drive and work ethic. He always sets goals and puts the effort in to achieve them. You admire Parker's confidence. He makes everything seem possible. You love how silly he can be and bring light to every situation. And it's when Parker gives you his daily 10-second hug coming home from work that makes you smile the most. You must never take Parker for granted, but keep your heart open and turn towards him always. Your life and love will be Parker's greatest source of joy. And so I ask, do you, Madison, welcome Parker as your husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, for all the days of your life?
I do.
Do we have any tissues handy from anyone close by? Perfect.
Pass those suckers around.
And may I have the rings, please? Thank you. I'll just have them right here. Beautiful. Thank you. You picked the right guy.
Got it right.
Oh, not yet. Not yet. I gotta talk about him for a minute.
Okay.
We have these gorgeous wedding bands, and when you wear them, they signify infinity and eternity, just as your love is never ending for each other. And they're a token that you take with you from this moment on to remind you of the feelings you have right now, of the incredible scenery that is surrounding us, and especially this good-looking crowd that is looking on to you in support of your marriage. And, of course, the vows that you speak today. So please place Madison's ring on her finger. Madison's first. There you go. Yep. a lot of things that going on. Okay, now please repeat after me. With this ring, I marry you.
With this ring, I will marry you.
And unite my life to yours.
And unite my life to yours.
It is a symbol of my eternal love.
It is the symbol of my eternal love.
My everlasting friendship.
My everlasting friendship.
And the promise of all my tomorrows.
And all the promises of my tomorrows.
It's not coming off. That's good. Here you go for your groom. With this ring, I marry you.
With this ring, I marry you.
And unite my life to yours.
And unite my life to yours.
It is a symbol of my eternal love.
It is a symbol of my eternal love.
My everlasting friendship.
My everlasting friendship.
And the promise of all my tomorrows.
And the promise of all my tomorrows. And it's been such a pleasure for me to officiate your marriage as you step across this next threshold in life into your next chapter. And I must note what an honor it is for your wedding party that you've asked to stand here next to you. You have many shoulders to lean on throughout the years, and they're here for you. And I have a wish for both of you, is that years from now, down the road, you're happier than on this day. You're able to look at each other in the eyes and say, because of you, I've lived the life I've always dreamed to live. And because of you, I've lived the life I've always dreamed to live and be. I love you both. It's been a pleasure. Now please face your guests, and I have a thank you on their behalf. Excuse my back, gentlemen. Madison and Parker stand now before those that they love and that love them, those that have raised them, taught them, supported them, and shaped them. Most importantly, you have given them not only the capacity to love, but to understand it and the desire to return it. Because of that, they are able to stand now across from each other to take the limitless wealth that you've given them in spirit, in time, and in love. Thank you all for taking part in making today an absolutely unforgettable occasion. Now please turn towards each other. By the love that has brought us all here today in the celebration of marriage of Madison and Parker, they have spoken their vows and exchanged their rings in symbolism of their lifetime commitment in marriage to each other in the presence of their dearest loved ones here today. And so, it is my pleasure and my honor to pronounce you husband and wife. You may now kiss your bride. And for the first time ever, I introduce to you Mr. and Mrs. Lee. Please stand in celebration.
weekend and just seeing the two of them together, I just knew. I knew he was someone really special. And I could just see the love and admiration you both had for each other.
I knew right away you had found the silly tear goose. She was truly a sweetheart and just the right combination of the right things for you.
So put your glasses up high. To Madison Parker.